Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. I have some news for all of you to endure. I don't know if I don't know if you watched, or I don't know if you've, I don't know if you're a fan of old cartoons, but you know what I'm gonna do is I am going to actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some information. Now, this information may not, if you've watched old cartoons, if you've done this, if you're a fan of old cartoons, like myself, and you do not know the meaning behind some of those cartoons, I'm going to give you some cartoons. Actually, for me, they're called stoner tunes. And the reason why they're called stoner tunes, man, well, like, sorry. Well, like, they were cartoons that were created in the 1920s, 1930s, 1960s, and 1970s, I believe. Yes. First, my favorite cartoon, or not cartoon, but my favorite stoner tune is Scooby-Doo, man! Yeah! And the reason why this cartoon is a stoner tune is because, well, let's see. We have Fred, not really. Daphne, not really. Velma, not really. We come to Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Now, if you have noted, well, I'm sure you know that, Shaggy's eyes are extremely, extremely tiny. That can be That can be one of the effects of marijuana. And also because of, they say that Shaggy represents an entire generation, an entire stoner generation, because of his brown bell-bottom pants, his ugly green shirt, his so that's one of them. That's one. Oh, don't forget the fact that Shaggy and Scooby are always hungry. Always looking for food to eat. because they're always hungry. And one of the other side effects of that is, you get super, very, very hungry. Not that I have any experience with this. Other people know otherwise. Anyways, on to another. Oh, and Scooby-Doo thinks that he could talk. Now, we all know dogs can't really talk. So, therein lies the evidence that Scooby-Doo is a stoner tune. Anyways, another one that I just found out that is a stoner tune. Oh, really? Not really. Is let me see if I can still do this. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Yes, that is correct. I just looked it up. That Popeye the Sailor Man is, in fact, indeed, a stoner. How do I know this? Or, well, obviously I looked it up. Now, it turns out that back in the 30s, back in the 20s and 30s, one of the nicknames for it, they don't use it too often today, it was, or is, spinach. And, well, I know it's unusual, but, that was one of the names that they used it for. And the fact that, and let me run down some of the evidence for you. Let's see. What else? What is it? Oh, first, loves spinach. Always have to have. Can you talk? Which, can be, which could, well, can't really talk because my mouth still hurts. Only a little bit though. The sailor is always out spinach, man. Not that kind of spinach. But he's always out for the vegetable spinach. And it turns out that during the 20s and 30s that, it gave, not that it actually worked, or not that it actually works, but, people thought that spinach gave them super strength and was immune to bullets. Immune to being shot. You don't feel it. It's not there. Let's see. What else? Oh, like I said, always out for the vegetable spinach. Oh, and normal people's voices do not sound like that. They're not as raspy as when people do what they do. Like I said, not that I have experience, but because I don't. Not everybody's voice is not as raspy as when we're talking smokers, people, smokers, and you know what kind of smokers I am talking about. Actually, I hope you do, because this is kind of an adult content into the part of the show, but I thought I might as well bring this kind of information. Anyways, when smokers, smoke, their voice tends to get raspy. You know, little hoarse, little raspy, little hoarse. Which, you know, and if people talk normally, they're not as, you know, their voice isn't raspy or hoarse or whatever. You know, there's not a problem with their voice. So, stoner tunes. Love 'em! Love 'em, love 'em, love 'em. Yeah! Anyways, but like I said, and it also, another evidence is to Popeye being a pothead, being a smoker, is, you know, back in the 1920s and 30s, when sailors came back from their voyages, they used to bring back a little bit, you know. They used to be on their ships token away, but they used to bring back a few. They used to bring back a good amount. So Popeye is a stoner, which is very, very sad. Yeah, right. No, it's happy news for me. Popeye, Shaggy, any stoner tune, they're for the Smurfs. But, you know, we're not talking about the Smurfs. And yes, if you go on Google and you type in a list of the top 10 stoner tunes, you will find that, okay, Popeye's not in it. Popeye's not even on the list. But you will find that we have Otto from The Simpsons. We have let's see, we have Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtle. We have what else? We have Jughead, which is a comic strip, in case you guys don't know who Jughead is. You know, he was a character, I forgot what decade he was, but he's in there. We have the Smurfs. We have, I forgot what else they have. You know, I forgot what else they said, but the number one stoner tune, my friends, would happen to be Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Like, wow, man! Yeah! Yes, that is correct. Scooby-Doo is the number one stoner tune of all time. Well, in history, Scooby-Doo is, and I think even today, Scooby-Doo is and will remain the number one stoner tune of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the information that I give you today. Peace out for now. Good.